Let's get back to Lilly, as we said, and the news surrounding its weight loss drug. Angelica Peebles joins us here at Post 9 this morning with a very special guest. Angelica.
Good morning. Nice to see you.
Good to have you.
Joining us today, we have Dave Ricks, the CEO of Eli Lilly. Good morning, Dave.
Hi, Angelica. How are you?
Doing well. Thanks so much for being here on this day. I want to start with the next steps for this, for these results. Of course, you're saying that Tirzepatide can actually help with prediabetes. So where do you go from here? Do you actually go seek a label for the treatment of prediabetes from the FDA, or does this just help your case with doctors and insurers?
Well, I think all of those things. It's a pretty exciting day for us. Here we took from our original one-year SURMOUNT-1 obesity study 1,000 people who had prediabetes. That's a common condition in the U.S. 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. And we followed them on drug, on Tirzepatide, 5 milligrams, 10 or 15, or on placebo for 2 more years. So 3-year study. First of all, people lost weight and kept it off. Average weight loss on the highest dose is almost 23%. That's impressive. But more importantly, we reduced the conversion of people from prediabetes to diabetes by 94%. Of course, when you become diabetic, it's not good. Average risk of heart attack goes up 4-fold. People with microvascular and other complications, and it costs the health system more. So I think this is a profound result, actually, and a pretty exciting day for a company that's been working in diabetes for 101 years. So we'll talk to the regulators. There's nothing approved for this today. And of course, we'll share these results with payers, insurers in the U.S. and outside the U.S., as well as, of course, with physicians.
Well, like you said, 1 in 3 Americans with prediabetes. That's a lot of people, and these drugs are not cheap. Of course, prediabetes does cost the healthcare system money, but, what do you need to do in order to actually reach all of these people who could benefit from the drug? Do you lower the price?
Well, we need insurance coverage. That's the issue. When you have hypertension, Angelica, you expect to have coverage for a hypertensive medication. When you have high lipids, you expect to have coverage for a cholesterol medication. When you have diabetes, which we can now slow down or prevent, you expect to have coverage. Why is obesity different? It's a fundamental health detractor, and it's a large population, as you say, but I think the question 2 years ago was, do these drugs, does Tirzepatide, a dual-acting GIP-GLP inhibitor, actually not only keep you thinner, but keep you healthier? And we're beginning to learn that it keeps you healthier. So I think we need to argue for that. And both the federal government doesn't pay for these. Many employers don't. They should. This is going to save money for our country in the long term and keep people living a healthier, longer life.
David, Jim Cramer, congratulations on this study, which is really pretty landmark. Really great. I have a question about, and I think this is important, we deal with the competitors. We'll have Viking on, we'll have Amgen on, Regeneron, Roche. And I keep telling people that if you've got $18 billion to spend to develop the brick and mortar foundries that you need, basically, then maybe you can compete against Lilly. Can you talk about your competitive edge versus others, and also include the fact that the FDA isn't looking to approve 4 or 5 companies if they have something that really works?
Sure, Jim. Yeah. So, of course, we welcome competition. It makes us all better. I think one of the things about our industry, but every other one, is when we compete with each other, we make better products and services for consumers. That's a good thing. That said, I think we have an enormous advantage here and more coming. First of all, we first had phase 1 data on Tirzepatide in 2016. So people are getting excited about phase 1 data for these other companies, some with 16 or 20 patients. That is where we were exactly 8 years ago. So it's a long time and a lot of effort to create, prove effectiveness, and then scale a product, which is where we are with Tirzepatide right now. As you mentioned, not only is capital investment important, $18 billion is what we've announced so far, probably more to do there, Jim, to create the supply for the world for these amazing medicines, but also data. And today's announcement is another reminder of the huge investment which Lilly and our competitor Novo have made to prove not only do you lose weight, but that when you do on this medicine, it converts to health benefit. This is our 4th study this year that does such a thing. Here now we have prediabetes not turning into diabetes. Last month we had congestive heart failure reduction of 38% in the risk of death, hospitalization, or other complications of heart failure. In April, we had sleep apnea. And in the wintertime, we had a MASH or NASH, fatty liver disease. These are all untoward effects of obesity, and we're proving the effectiveness of Tirzepatide. The others will have to do the same. They're a long way from that, and that's a big advantage. Final comment is we have 11 other new molecular entities in our clinical pipeline for obesity or weight loss and the complications. Lilly is committed to really innovate in this space.